Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite Gimp and Gimpys Gal. Again, we're going to jump right back into one small step. We're actually just picking up right where we left off. She wanted to jump back into the game. So we're going to pick up. We had just done our launch phase, so we're going right back into the countdown here, moving on our path towards the moon.
Oh, and there was a lesson learned?
What lesson?
Well, actually, there wasn't because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. But anyways, a lesson in watching yourself back. Like if any of you have never posted a YouTube video of yourself, it's quite startling when you watch yourself back and you don't realize like you were in a bad mood and then it really comes across on camera like super bad. So
I told you you'd be a little mean to me.
Yeah, I don't even know why I wasn't in a bad mood or hungry or anything. So I don't know. And he was supposed to find out what this meant.
I still think that
and he
that
didn't. I told him
that because that's the closest symbol.
It can't be, because why would it be different? Why would...
There's no other symbol.
It makes no sense to me.
And look, that one
if this one is either
similar
or,
to that.
Yes,
That's exactly that. I think that just has to do with the fact that it's representing the fact that it can be U.S. or Soviet. So it didn't put a color because it couldn't put red or blue.
Well, then why do these have color?
These have color as just an example of what it can be. But
excuse me.
Like this, you can use an administrator or engineer as another. So I think that just means you can place two workers in one turn. One right after another. And again, you can play it whenever you want to. So we are good. We're going to pick up with our countdown phase. Advance all missions, one space towards the track. And unfortunately, I've got some hazards I have to deal with over here. I think you had a hazard. Didn't you? Where's your hazard?
I took care of it last turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
I think I jacked my shoulder up too.
Are you all right?
It hurts.
She fell earlier and she's a little upset about that, which I can understand. All right, so now we've got to do more of our cards. Refreshing these. We've got Mr. Ed White. Foreign collaboration. How appropriate. Tyros weather satellite and satellite research are being added down. Now we're at our draw two cards. And finally, I get to go first. I'm ahead on the track for a change. That is a definite first.
Yeah, you always choose American.
So,
you don't let me get to choose anything.
I will go.
So how is it not fair?
These
I go first.
Two.
If I'm stuck with the Soviets and you get the Americans.
Put down the Mariner. Watch, this is going to be another fuel resource. Fuel or navigation?
Thingy.
Thingy! It came up as thingy.
Yeah.
Go figure. It finally came up as thingy.
Wait, did you need a thingy?
Yeah, I didn't have a thingy.
Well, then I wish I wouldn't have said thingy.
I
thought you needed a fuel. That's why I was saying.
You're supposed to root for me. You're not supposed to root against me as my missus.
No, we're against each other.
No, we are for each other.
Again, you keep choosing American. You should give me
American. America.
All right, I have to draw my cards.
Yeah, you got to draw your cards. Two cards.
Hold on.
That's your little hand of cards.
Deck. Yeah.
You got as many game ones in there as you want to. Ooh,
I got another personnel.
Could do that too.
But
yes,
I need personnel tokens. All right, so what was it that we said when we draw
them? You can
them,
go ahead and place the personnel. All right,
you can have 3, right?
Yep, you can have up to 3. So I'm maxed out and you're maxed out.
You said that
satellite goes down.
Right here?
You can place it in either one. 1 or 2. 2 takes longer, but you get a red roll when you place there.
Well, I'm going there because it has a negative thing.
Go ahead and roll your red, and you got a navigation. So the die is actually going different this time.
It's because you said something about it. That's why
it is because I said something. You know how
and then
it
the
is.
rest of these are not until we do the play cards phase, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to workers. Go.
All right. Let's go with. Do I want to replace him? Because I could do that. I don't really think I want to replace any of my guys right now.
Is that what happens if you get another person? How you
can
choose
if
which
I
one
get
to discard?
him, I have to discard them. So I'll tell you what, instead of doing that, I'm actually going to go here with one of my engineers. And that allows me to draw a card, or no, play a card for 1 resource less, which is going to be this card. And I'm going to use one of my permanent money resources to play that because I can pay it for one less and then roll this and gain a permanent resource of that type. And that is life support. That is excellent.
Did you scoot her so far up so I couldn't see her?
No, I just brought her close to the TV. All right, it is your turn to place a die.
She was mad that
I was not mad.
I was like talking to her last night while we were filming, but she's just too cute. How can you not?
She's adorable. We know this.
I don't want money. I need people.
All right, here's your 2 money, baby girl, just for you. And I'm going to take my other engineer and place him here. And thanks to this upgrade that was actually unlocked on the previous round that we were playing, I can spend 1 less resource to do this. So I'm actually going to gain a permanent thingy resource by spending 1 instead of 2 now.
All right, I'm going. My turn.
So, yes, it is your turn, my love. That you just get a satellite token.
Well, then what is this?
That is what you get when you play that later.
Oh.
Well, you still get that later.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted it now.
You always want it now. You go ahead and get that, and you suck.
5 victory points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you talking about? 5 victory points is excellent. That is an excellent thing to get. I would love to have 5 victory points.
I know, you would love to have 5 of anything.
You're kind of like a little hostile again. Should I be worried for my safeties?
No, I'm really not.
For my
right
safeties?
now, honest to God, my knee and my shoulder are just really hurting.
They're that bad?
Well, my shoulder, I don't even know how. I don't even remember hitting my shoulder. My knee, I landed on my knee.
Oh,
I think when you're pregnant and you fall, your body, like no joke, maneuvers itself so you don't fall on the baby. So I didn't fall. I just kind of stumbled and fell. So it wasn't like I fell hard. But I swear that my body like did something on its own so I would land on my knee and my shoulder instead of on my stomach. Which is fine, but...
I'm going to go ahead and just take this guy. Gave myself 1 of those, which will drop me back down
by the way, this
to 4.
Helps my hips and my back, so that's why I'm rocking. Sorry.
Pregnant women get funny, don't they? And I get a money and a supply, or materials, which is cool because I need some of that stuff. All right. My love, it is your turn again. Are you going to shimmy into action?
Oh, my shoulder. When I do that, like that hurts.
All right, so you're gaining 3 media. So we're going to drop you back 5 to 1, gain 1,
I don't want to go back.
3. So you go to there.
I didn't want to go.
You end at the exact same spot. It doesn't change anything, I promise
you. So I can
you.
play these anytime though, right?
Yes.
But what did you say these 2 meant?
That means you can play 2 in 1 turn, and that means you can play 1 for another. So,
okay,
if you want to use him as an engineer.
Gotcha. And what does this mean? I just pay a money and I get to roll whatever dice I want?
No, you gain a money and you get to roll a die for a resource, but I'm not. Let's see. Before rolling a die, choose the result of the die instead of rolling. So you could play that to choose the result.
Now, right?
But what die are you rolling? It says before rolling a die, so you have to be getting ready to roll a die.
Okay.
You have to be getting ready to roll a die.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
I got it. All right, let's see. Do I want to play one of these cards? I think I need to play one of these cards. Let's see. I need a bunch of fuel and a thingy, which I can do. And then
thingy.
Okay.
Real technical. Why are yours face down? When I put my thing down, I had to put it face up.
What thing's face down?
Your exclamation marky thingies.
You don't have to put them face up. You're supposed to like hide it from your opponent. I do believe.
Convenient how he only tells us that when he has them, but not when I had them. Cheating.
Stop hating.
Fraud.
Stop hating.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Fraud. All right, I am going to go here with an admin guy.
Wait, can we stop the game right here?
1 less to gain.
I win.
That's not how this works.
But that's how it works.
To pay 1 less, which will make this card free, I gain a victory point and one of those resources, which I think I will go with a thingy resource.
I really badly want to like
I've got that.
Say, all right, the game stops here. We're going to pause for just a second and then take my victory point thing and move it all the way over there. And then be like, all right, and the game's over and I win.
That's how this works.
Is it my turn?
Yes, you're the last one to go.
All right, now I'm going to use this.
Launch mission, just immediately.
Where do I put these when I'm done with it? I'm going to get a money and I'm going to get a personnel.
Okay, so just place that off to the side somewhere. And a money and a personnel for you, my love. There you go. See how I'm trying to be sweet to her so she doesn't like beat me? I'm trying to figure out what these symbols mean down here on this guy. And it's all of that.
It's right there. Launch.
Gain a victory point. So you gain 2 victory points.
Wait. Launch a mission you drew immediately. If the action did not just draw a mission, choose any of your missions to launch immediately.
No. You draw, that's what that is. You can play that as a personnel. You draw a satellite card, you launch it immediately, and the major victory, the major accomplishment, if you accomplish that, gains you 2 extra victory points. So that's big. That is big.
Again,
I'm gonna
things
keep
that you
that.
really wish you had a lot of. Things that were big.
Friggin' cold, man. What are you doing? Why are you hating on me?
I just have them. They're just
Do you
pouring
see-
out of me tonight.
I treat her like a
He
queen.
does not. I'm not going to say what he treats me like.
Like gold. Like pure tea gold, man. All right, so that's going to go.
When do we upgrade
replace my
those
permanent
things, by the way?
slot. That goes here. When do we do what, baby?
When do these things get upgraded?
In the course of launching missions, you actually have one coming up in your launch, and
I can't do it. I'm
do as well.
Screwed.
I have one coming up in my launch as well that will do that.
I can't. I don't have a thingy.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait.
play
I can.
this one to gain myself a couple of resources.
Okay, I can do this one. When can I do this?
Materials. Yay.
Can I do this? Oh yeah, this has happened before launch. Okay. I can
What do you-
try to get some thingies.
Well,
so I
we've
can
done
do
our
that.
worker. We're actually in the personnel phase. So,
Oh, okay, so I do have a personality.
Yes.
So let's see what I want to do. So I can.
and I don't think I want to launch anything just yet because I've got something else that I need to launch. But I could play an Earth Dock action
Hey.
by spending this, which will allow me to gain another permanent resource or change one into a permanent resource,
All right. If I put
which I
go
will do
here.
here.
All right. Let me show you this one so you can tell what that means. If
Okay.
I place him here, I have to place him and a money,
Yes.
and then I get 2 victory points. What is that?
You get 2 victory points or 8 media.
2 victory points.
Okay, gain
Right.
2 victory points. So those 2. There you go.
How much was it?
2. 1, 2. All right, that was your personnel play, right?
Yep.
All right, and for my personnel play, I went ahead and did a personnel action that allows me to play one of these actions, and I did this one, which allowed me to convert a resource into a permanent resource.
If you have a permanent resource, it doesn't mean that I could do it for this one and then use the same one for that one, right? It just means you can only use it once per turn.
Once per
Okay.
round.
So let's see. I'm done.
All right, so now we are done with personnel. Now we're to play cards, so you can play these green cards that you have in your hand if you have the ability to do so. And I unfortunately do not.
And I would put it up here if I am.
Yeah, just go ahead and discard it and pay for it.
Money and
Gain
this.
any 1 temporary resource. Yeah,
Here.
I don't have the money to pay for these.
And I get 2 red die and a victory point, right? Or what is it? Yeah. Right? 2.
Did you pay that? Oh,
Yes.
you paid that in a permanent resource.
Yes.
Yes, you get to roll 2 red die and you gain another victory point. Man, you are crushing
Come
in
on,
victory
come on,
points.
thingy. Oh, I need
She
a thingy.
got fuel again. It's
I need
always
a thingy.
fuel.
Well, we both said thingy, and that's when it worked for you. So
Thingy. Fuel. That thing, it
I'm
rolls
about to
hot
lose a
for
bunch
fuel.
of stuff and be lost. Now I don't want to play.
Well,
I'm quit.
you're crushing me in victory points right now, so I think you're good.
Can we just do
All
what I
right.
said earlier and just pause really quick? I'm just going to turn the camera over, kick everyone out, let me move this. I'll win over here and then I'll win. That's how
No, that's not how it works. Okay. We've done our play card phase, and now we are on to our launch
I
phase.
can't.
You can't launch?
No, I
anything?
don't. I need thingies for every one of them. Look.
Oh, so you're going to fail both.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You were not able. You don't have one thing.
No. Look how many times I tried to roll a red dice this turn. Every chance I got, I tried to roll a red dice. And I either got fuel or that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, look, we'll slow this down a little bit and we'll show a couple of new things.
If you would let me use this again, I could roll another red die.
We got to show people the correct way to do it. We're both having something new happen this time. I'm having the first thing that's launching with a malfunction, malfunction card on it. And she's having the first time that's having some fails. So with this, I've got one less reward. So I get one less thing in whatever I do on this. So let's see what reward I want to give up. I'm probably going to give up a victory point on that, so I'll only get one.
Wait. Wouldn't it mean if it's one less reward, it's one less of the whole reward? So like you wouldn't get the victory points instead of it's just minus.
See, it's just -1 because it shows the -1 there.
Okay.
So like how some of these will say like 3 media or 4 media, or now these are just 1 media. So it's just -1 to whatever it is.
You kept explaining and I was like, okay.
Like, okay, just shut up now, honey. Nobody cares.
That's our thing. When he's telling me a story and I don't want him to continue talking, I'll just say, okay, love you.
But basically, I'm spending all of these permanent resources here to launch this satellite, which will gain me.
How do you keep getting all those permanent? Where do you go to get the thingies?
I've been going here. I've gone here like multiple times.
Yeah, but I have to have a thingy to go there to turn it into a permanent.
You don't have to have a thingy to go there. You just place an engineer there.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. Where do you get the thingies? I need thingies.
I got one, I think, playing these cards.
Isn't there one of these spaces where you can just choose a resource, period, point blank? Like you don't have to do anything. You just get to choose it?
This card, actually, if you have a reward that looks like that, you can get a temporary resource of your choice. So I'm going to get 2 media, which will bump me up to 6. I'm going to get to upgrade
right there. Gain a temporary resource of your choice, but that's an
into
upgrade.
Into a permanent resource. I think I'm going to go ahead and do another money on that. So I'll have a couple of money as permanent resources.
Oh, so I just go ahead and lose.
A satellite token.
I just lose 4.
I already gained the 1 victory point. I get to upgrade another Earth space dock and roll the brown die.
Did you already move me from my negative thing?
I haven't moved that. And I got the parachute, which
Where
is
do these go once they launch? Up here?
Yeah, discard them up there.
I lost 2 media for each one of those, so I just lost 4 media.
Oh, that was all you lost? You didn't even lose victory points.
So I lost
not a big
media.
Deal. That's no biggie.
Big deal.
All right, so I've got to upgrade one of the Earth spaceport areas.
Can you see from here how long it's been?
Yeah, it's just been a few minutes. We'll play through another round and then we'll break. Let's see. What does that do? Spend an additional resource to gain another temporary resource. This one right here, you can spend a resource to gain anything. So I'm getting ready to upgrade that. So now you can spend 2 resources to gain 2 resources.
Cool.
So this is going to come off.
Good, because fuel, you're going bye-bye. You're going down.
I gain that parachute, and I get to give a hazard. Sorry, baby.
Just in this. Do I pick where it goes? Oh my God.
Sorry, baby. There is a spot there where you get to give hazards.
I don't even know what this means.
Look at the bright side. You still beat me on victory points.
I don't even know what that means, though.
We'll just put it later on. I still got a hazard on mine because I got a whole bunch.
All right, now what are we
doing?
doing?
But we still haven't got anyone.
So now we're back up to the top of the turn, right? So we're going to move all this stuff down?
Yes. We're back to the top of the turn. We're going to keep pushing through. We'll do another round here real quick.
All right, replenish. That's green cards go here?
Yep, green cards go there. And now you guys will notice we're actually starting to hit number 3. So we're hitting the higher level. Ooh, Neil Armstrong. And he is awesome sauce. Make sure you flip back over any of your permanent resources. I got to flip all mine back over.
What does that black thing mean?
Because I've got a buttload. That means you get to roll the red die and get a permanent resource.
Ooh.
And it won't be a thingy.
I know.
It will be a fuel. Just so you know, it will be a fuel.
Thingies will be the death of me.
Yeah, they will be. All right. Have we refreshed everything? Yeah, and we haven't. Oh, you do have one of these. You could buy. Remember, you can buy these for that gold icon cost and whatever it is up there next to it. So you could buy with like a money and a material. You could buy this. Draw an extra card of your choice.
Oh crap! You're not supposed to look at these.
What the?
It says right here, when your opponent places a hazard card on one of your missions, you may look at it, which means we're not supposed to look at them.
Oh well,
and you're supposed to pick where it goes.
It's not a big deal. Gain 6 victory points when you purchase this card. That's
roll a die of your choice and gain a temporary token.
There you go. So those are all things that you can buy, and you've got one of those to do.
When do you do that? Whenever?
I think you can buy those whenever. So if you want to spend it, I mean, go ahead and spend it. But remember, we're coming up on the term when you've got to launch things.
So that means if I do, then this thing's spent for the whole turn. Excuse me, right?
What's that?
If I do that, then this is spent for the whole turn.
Yes, it's spent for the whole turn.
I'll do it next time.
And I've got a malfunction coming up and a lot of stuff getting ready to hit. So this is looking crucial.
Do I place this?
What?
Not place this here? I don't know.
You can during the place turn. Remember, we made a judgment call on the
the other ones automatically got placed, and these we could place or
yes, that you hold on to.
All right, so where are we at?
Right.
Draw.
We're at replenish. We're at draw 2 cards. I'm leading in the media, so I am again.
It says in the book it's supposed to be done simultaneously. Read the book.
Yes,
this is not you and me.
Except if there's a conflict, then it goes by turn order, media order. So I'm drawing first. And
I didn't. You drew first last time, and I didn't.
And I'm still
your
the media.
hand away.
I'm still media. I'm still leading in the media. It doesn't matter. We're both gunning for personnel cards. I guarantee you.
Well, you're going first, so I'm not gunning for anything. There's nothing to gun for right now.
It's always gunning for it. Ooh, and that looks like an interesting Luna 3. Couple of navigation. I don't think I have any permanent. I've got one permanent navigation, but that's it. I'm going to need another. If you put that in your T2 slot, remember you roll the red die on it.
What does this mean?
And I rolled a thingy there and I picked it up.
That means I get a permanent one and I get that? What does that mean?
No, that means I think you spend that to get to...
No, this is what you spend to get these things.
I'm going to have to look at the rule book on that one.
That's weird because it's
to
like...
confirm it.
Oh, you can turn your thingies into 2 victory points.
Oh, you
and
can
then you
spend
get that,
one
and
of
then
each
you
of
get
those.
A victory point.
Okay, yeah. That one makes sense. Did you put one in the T2 slot?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Thingy!
I just rolled it and got a thingy.
Did you really?
Yes. And I didn't even need the thingy.
Go back on that video.
I needed what you got.
Go back on that video. Then let's trade. Where you said that I think Uber was cute and take that off. Take that comment off. I don't anymore because he has rigged this game.
He has not rigged the game against you.
Okay, watch this.
It came up as thingy. It did come up as thingy.
It did. Go. All right, where are we at?
So we've drawn our 2 cards. Now we're at our worker phase. And stop.
I'm trying to get... She's over there like this.
Be a little loud there, little lady.
Kinsley.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. I think I'm going to... I need more permanent resources. I'm going to... Because I need that.
That was cute.
Okay, which is that? That's an engineer, right?
Ooh.
Spend 2 resources to gain
There's a fly.
that.
Ooh, we're going to add a new component to this since he's taken so long. If the fly lands on a victory point, I get to move my token to that victory point.
Go on there.
Okay. Deal?
That's not
yes, that's a fly. Ooh, go on 80. Come on. Look.
All right.
He's gonna, dang it.
I'm going to spend 2 of these materials. Let's see, I'll spend this permanent one and this temporary one to gain 2 navigation resources. And I'm doing that because this has now been
that long to
upgraded.
place one dude?
I was thinking about what resources I was spending to get what. So yes, it is now your turn, my buff, my juice. What are you going for? That is a good one. You get to roll the red die and gain a permanent resource of whatever it lands on. We're praying for Thingy.
All right, I just kissed
Give her the Thingy because my sex life depends on this.
What did it land on?
It landed on Thingy. Right there it is.
My eyes were closed the whole time, but I heard you moving it. What did it land on? Seriously.
It landed on Thingy.
It did not. They just saw you cheat. We're not cheaters. We don't believe in cheating the system to get what you want.
It landed on fuel. Sorry, babe. I tried.
I know.
I did
but
try.
I don't want to win by cheating. I'd rather not win than win by cheating.
I'm going to go here to convert a temporary resource into a permanent resource. It's going to be navigation.
Okay.
So now I've got a couple of navigations that are permanent. Yes, yes. Very good. And you're going for those cards. Now that is a good one because you can gain any one of those or victory points. Man, you are hurting here. I almost want to give you the Thingy. I really want to give you the Thingy.
I literally go to every red dice opportunity I have, and it does me no good.
Gain a media and roll.
Wait, which one did you just upgrade? Didn't you just upgrade one of those up there? Was it the one where you get to just choose a resource?
Personnel and material. Yes.
Wait, you did?
Yes. I upgraded it and then potentially used it. Remember, you can go here and you've got a stack of fuel.
So what do I do?
So put an engineer there.
Which is which one?
The one you got in your hand.
Put him where?
Right here.
Okay.
All right. So now you pay a resource to use that slot. Pay any resource you want. All right. Even a temporary or a permanent one.
Okay.
All right. So you spend that. And now you can have this, which means you can trade any two. No. You don't have to do it. You've already done it. You can turn any two resources into any two other resources. All right. Now,
I need two thingies.
Here's a thought, though. You want thingies? Do you have any permanent resources you can spend to gain permanent thingy resources?
Oh, then I could spend one of these.
Yeah, spend. You don't give me that. You just flip it over, remember?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, well, then I have two of those. That's dumb.
That's what I was kind of thinking. You've got a bunch
I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, spend that and then gain two of these, and now you're cooking with gas. Isn't that a little better?
Yes.
There you go. That's a hot spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, now it is my turn, and I don't know where I want to go. Oh, there's not a whole lot of spots for me to go left.
Yeah, I finally got
Actually.
these. Oh, God, I killed my shoulder.
Are you okay, babe?
Yeah, I just jacked the shoulder. Is this the one I had the surgery on? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is the one that you had.
Great.
She actually tore her rotator cuff, so she had to have surgery.
Actually, I don't think I tore it as much as it just tore because my back and my skeletory. What's the word?
Skeletal?
Skeletal. What was I going to say? Skeletory system.
Like, where are you going with this there, Puddin' Pop?
I should have asked Brad. He would have known. He would have corrected me.
All right, am I going to need that? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go here. That allows me to basically spend a resource and gain a victory point. So we'll just do that. That is what that is, isn't it? Yeah, because spend any.
So this one up here, you get to what?
A victory point.
You get to trade two for permanents. The same. What is that up there?
You can spend either a temporary or a permanent resource to gain either media, a token, or one of those.
Trade it in again, but you don't.
Yes. And this.
Okay, then I'll just go.
Read.
It's fine. I already went. I'm good.
Spend two resources to gain either a media bonus tile. Okay, so you gain one of those tiles.
So if it lands on this, I get both personnel and money?
Yes, you get one of each.
Ooh, yeah.
No. You went there with. Go here. Because it's the same thing, except you actually get both resources.
I didn't see that was one up there that I could go to.
There you go. I'm not going to let you just screw yourself.
No, I didn't realize that.
Okay, so now we're good. And
now we do the play cards, right?
We got to pull our stuff back.
Pull our guys
back. And I've actually got to sacrifice one of my personnel cards, but that's fine because this is an upgrade. So sorry, John Glenn. You're being kicked to the wolves for Neil Armstrong. There's a fly in here. There's
I just told you a few minutes ago we should add a new component. If the fly lands on a victory point, I get to move my thing to that victory point. If he he was so close to landing on 65.
Okay, so we are now in
Play
our
cards. Or no,
personnel. So, do I want to spend some money to gain some of those, or to victory points, or to use an Earth Dock thing? I think I want to use an Earth Dock.
Here, I'm doing this one again.
I'm doing that.
I get 2 victory points or 8 media. That's what it is, right?
I'll have to look at the card to know for sure.
This one.
I'm going to turn this parachute into a permanent. Yes, 2 victory points or 8 media. Which would you like to have?
8 media.
All right, bump it up to 8. You have taken the lead, my love. All right.
Now we're on to play cards.
Yes, now we are on our play cards phase. And you can play...
All right, so what did we say this one meant?
Any 2 cards.
I pay either one of these for 2?
No, it looks like you pay... You're paying a permanent and a temporary to gain 2 victory points, a capsule, and...
Another victory point?
Another victory point?
That's why I don't understand what it's saying.
That's kind of odd. The symbolism is a little off on that. And yeah, it's showing like convert into that. That's what I'm seeing. And that has to be what it is, because it's on the right side of the arrow. You have to be spending those specifically.
What does this one mean?
Just upgrade a resource from temporary to permanent.
Okay. Can't do that one either, though.
Is that the only one that you can do?
I can do... How many money do I have? All right, so I could do this one or this one, and that's it. Yeah, look, I can do one of these two. So,
ooh,
look, these don't have
this
lines.
one is mean. This one right here, I just realized I have one that I can play where I get to draw a card and hold on to it, or she has one that she has to launch immediately. Like if it's the Soviets' rushed launch, they would have to launch it immediately.
All right.
Or actually, I think either one has to launch it immediately.
We were talking about me before you jumped over to you.
Yes.
All right.
What?
So what does this one mean? Because there's no line. So this is not this, or this.
It shows spend 2 permanent resources to gain a victory point, roll the brown die, roll the red die, and another victory point. I think the victory point symbol here is always on the right of these cards because you always get at least 1. And then the rest is what you're getting after.
But why would I pay that? And that's screwing me over. I don't want to lose permanent resources.
You're not losing them. You're just spending them.
Oh, I thought you had to like give them up.
No, you're not giving them up. You're just spending
that. Yeah. So there's that and 2 money. I'm going to play that one. This one.
Okay. But now you've still got to spend 2 permanent resources.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll spend... I don't think I need thingies.
Keep it up. Yeah.
Wait, I do need thingies, but I'll spend these fuel.
Make sure you don't spend anything. You've got a bunch of launches coming up.
I know, but I don't... I have plenty of fuel right here. So
okay.
I think I'm good.
All right, so you're spending those 2 fuel?
No, I'm going to spend the navigation. So there's 1, 2... Wait, I have to spend permanent ones, right?
Spend that material.
I need that material for this one.
For something else that you're playing?
Well, yeah, I was going to play one.
You don't have any money left anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
So spend that one.
Okay.
Okay, so you're good there?
Yep.
All right, so she gains 2 victory points, and now you get to roll these dice and gain whatever it is.
Oh, what do you know? It's not a thing.
Well, that thing is actually very rare on that. I was looking at it. There's only one. Yeah. There's only 1 thingy, and there's 2 navigation and 3 fuel.
That's why it lands on fuel more.
Yeah.
All right.
We didn't realize that at first.
Okay.
And then throw that there.
Now we're on to...
Hold on. No, I got to see if I got a card I want to slay.
I told you, you don't do anything. You let me do everything. You just stay stagnant. Let me get all the points, then we'll call it a win.
Not quite. All right. I could gain 1 temporary of my choice.
She's falling asleep.
She'll be okay.
I just hurry so I can get her down.
All right. I think I'll just spend this one. Spend a money And, oh, I can't. I don't have any personnel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. No, I got a temporary personnel I can spend. Yeah, perfect. And spend that money, and I'll gain a resource of any type that I want, which will be, I got those parachutes. I'm trying to get the higher end stuff. I only got one thingy. So, well, no, I've got 3 thingies. Although
No, you have one.
I want to have permanent everything. I'm going to go ahead and get another parachute. Actually, are these all 2 of everything?
That would be Bradley.
No, and actually life support is the lowest that you can roll, so I'm going to grab the life support instead. All right.
All right. Good now?
Yep.
Now we can launch.
Now we are at our launch phase.
Okay.
And you've got 2 to launch, and I
I
have
can't do that one though, but I can do this one, so that's good.
this one with an extra
So I
fuel
need-
cost. So if I spend
One.
this fuel, this, and then
2, 3,
this
4,
one,
1, 2,
and then this navigation,
4.
and then this parachute,
Thingy.
I have covered all those costs, and then
Yes.
one more fuel,
Okay.
and I've covered all
Here.
the costs, including that, so I get an extra victory point
There's
for
that.
the malfunction.
All right, so I just didn't do this bottom part, but I did the top one, and then I did all of this.
All right,
So I have. Look,
say
I need
again?
one.
hold it over here to the camera so they can see
Hold whatever.
what you're launching.
Both of these.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. I don't have a parachute, so I can't do that. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4 fuel. So here's 2, and then I flipped over my 2 permanent ones.
Okay, so there's your 4 fuel.
And then I need a navigation and a thingy. So there's my navigation, and I flipped over a permanent thingy.
Okay.
So
So,
then I
you
get
did all of this card.
all of this card on top of
and-
that card.
All right, so no penalties. Perfect.
So what do I get?
You
2
gain.
media, or 3 media, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3. Again, he goes back to look at his instead
Well,
of
I'm
helping me
finishing
with
mine.
mine.
What
Thought
are
we
you
were
doing?
done.
No, I'm finishing mine out. I
Then
launched
finish
all.
yours and then help me with mine, because
All right. 3 media. So drop down to 2 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Gain a token. That takes care of the media. Satellite token, which I get to take. I've already upgraded a resource. I need to upgrade one of those docks.
3 victory points.
3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. And roll the brown die and take the resource, which is parachute, which we will place right there. All right, so that takes care of mine with the exception of upgrading a earth dock space. Let me think real quick. Gain additional temporary resource of your choice. Gain victory points. Yes, I like that. I definitely like that. Ooh, actually, this could help you.
Oh, I'm going
for
to get to
later.
upgrade 2 as well.
I'm going to upgrade this one, and that allows this space to become, when you go there, you can roll the gray die or the brown die. So you get to pick.
I get to upgrade 2.
Well, good deal.
All right, so now
Yes. Well, I've got to figure out this thing, but that's actually very simple. I gain a capsule, which I will place here, and I get to draw 2 cards and keep 1. So I will keep the card here. Put that back. All right.
okay.
Yes,
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay.
Love you.
So I get 1, 2, 3 media. So
Drop it down to 3 and then back up to 6.
and then I get one of these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And then I get one of these, right? 2 of these.
2 of those. Which just set them off to the side.
Wait,
'cause
don't
you
I get
the
one of these
rewards.
because I launched? Isn't that what this is for launching?
No, it'll show that symbol
Oh, I thought you just got
on
it.
there. See, like these, you get
I see
it.
it. I see it. I thought you just got it when you launched.
No.
Okay. So I've done my media.
So you get to
that.
upgrade 2 resources to permanent resources.
Give me 5 victory points. Go ahead and give him, or no, not 5, just 2. Sorry, because I didn't do that bottom part over there.
All right, 1, 2.
And let me go ahead and roll the dice. Is that a brown die?
Yes. So
Really?
heart. All right, and what 2 resources would you like to
I don't know.
upgrade?
That's where I'm going to need your help because I don't really.
I would probably go with the ones that are higher end at this point. The crew missions are the highest and they're the hardest to get. This fly is driving me crazy.
Wait, what? Tell me.
The brown ones are the most valuable, is what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? Didn't you just have this symbol, which means you got to do something up
I
here?
just said temporary resources. You get to upgrade 2 temporary resources to permanent resources. That's what that green arrow means.
Oh, I thought you had that green arrow when you did something up here.
No. The thing that is causing this to happen is that blue square with the arrow in it.
So I get to do 2 of those?
You get to unlock 2 of those, and yes.
Oh, okay. So which one did you say I should do? The brown ones?
I would suggest getting some of the brown ones, yes. If you can. Probably 1 of each. Because those are going to be very important for your crew missions. So there's the...
Okay, sorry. I was a little confused. I thought the symbol together was for that. I didn't know it was...
You confused? No. No, that never happens.
All right.
Now you get to pick 2 of these to clear off. And again, guys, I had explained this previously. The spaces on here, the side that's up, doesn't matter. So if it's showing the Soviet side or the American side, it doesn't matter. You can take off whatever. What are you thinking? There's a bunch to unlock, so anything is good. If you uncover this one, that allows the option for any die to be rolled, which would be good. Many of them improve.
Do that red one.
Here's a good one as well. This one allows you to upgrade another set of resources into permanent resources.
Yeah.
But it would be spending 2 for 1, not the 1 for 1 that this allows. So you get 1 for 1, and then 1 2 for 1, which would be good. This gives you victory points. This gives media.
Wait, what about this one right here?
Which one are you looking at?
This one.
That
right
spend 1 less resource to spend this action.
So
yes.
You already did that one?
No, that'd be a great one.
Yeah,
you could
do that one because it's free.
Okay, perfect. Go there. And that makes this action free. Okay. And you got 1 more that you can unlock. Let's see. What is this? Spend 1 less resource.
I think I want to do...
Oh, this is a good one too. You could actually make it to where you spend 2 less resources when you're playing one of those green cards from your hand. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was thinking that or... where was it? One of these. No, where was it? This one of these.
Yeah, victory points and media, both great. So if you went here now, you could either get 5 media or 3 media and 2 victory points. So that would make that a hot contested spot.
So I can take one of these off then for the second one. I'll just do that.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, you have done a lot. There are a lot of symbols in this game when it comes to launching your missions. That is definitely true.
All right, what do we do with these? These happen right away?
Yes, those happen right away.
Okay, so
here, place them up here so people can see.
2 media.
You gain 2 media.
Rocket thingy.
You gain a capsule.
Give me a heart thing too, because I get that for that.
Heart and a capsule.
We just put them up here, you said?
Yep. And you get to draw 2 cards and pick 1 card to keep. Off of that. And we'll just keep stacking those out. And these launch. See, you weren't hurt too terribly bad over that. We'll probably call it after this one. We're going to end up having to shuffle our event deck because we're almost down to the bottom of the 3rd round.
All right. So now we're good. So we just stop here because we just launched. And then when we start the next turn is when we move everything up because that's the countdown. So we don't do that yet.
And I know you guys are looking at it like, okay, well, they still don't have anything on this track. That's because neither one of us has launched a crew mission yet. You haven't, have you?
I don't think
so.
Yeah,
hers have all been satellites. Mine have all been satellites, and it's lower level satellites that we've launched so far. Like 4 of them total have been starter satellites, which do not get you on the track towards the men.
Hey, but at least I do
you
have
guys like
thingies.
Kerbal Space Program. I love Kerbal Space Program.
All right.
But yes, we are very close. We're both at the point now, like I'm stacked out in resources. She's pretty well stacked out in resources. We're going to be able to easily launch some crew missions. Let me see if I can grab one. Like here's a good example. This one does get you moon points, right?
What are moon points? I haven't heard of that.
Here, going towards the moon on the track. This would get you a moon point, but you see it takes a lot of resources. It takes 2 fuel and a capsule just to do the miter part. And then you would need a navigation, another capsule, and life support to gain the extras. But that would be 5 total victory points, 5 media, upgrading another slot, and...
Yeah, but if you can't do it, then you
The
lose
move.
media and you lose 3 victory points.
Yeah, so there's big things in the works, though. I am
But
ready to
let's
start
just
launching
note
some crew missions.
Who's winning?
By like 5 points.
That doesn't matter. Every point matters.
No, all points don't matter.
We just like slipping that into every video.
Yes. This one, though, is big. 7 points, obviously, for the first person to get here.
That's what I was going to say. I said we like to slip it in. Never mind. Just
Yeah. For once, it was you with the dirty mind. I like it.
Say.
All right. That is going to be it for this one. You guys stay tuned. We're going to finish up this game probably in the next video because I anticipate it's going to be a race to see who can start launching the most crew missions.
This is per launch of crew missions. Gets you here, get you to
Some
the
of those
ground, or
missions
what?
will gain you 2 points. So let's say you had 2 moon points, you wouldn't place a token here.
Each of these is a point.
Yeah, so if I got 2 moon points.
Because I was sitting here looking at it like, how is that going to...
You notice how she won't let me finish?
No, I'm just asking because you're like, we should be able to finish. How would you know? But I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, let's say I launched a mission that gave me 2 points towards the victory track. I wouldn't place a token here. I would place one here and gain whatever that bonus is. Okay? So that could still be open for someone else to land on later. But if I gained another point later, I would place one there, gain another 2, I would go there, and then however many, it wouldn't matter, landing there is it. So it doesn't take long. It's only a few moon points needed to really get there. That's why the early part of the game is all prep. I think engine building, and it seems to be building your engine is getting the right personnel in place to help get you extra victory points, extra resources that you need, and then trying to get as many of those permanent resources as possible so you can launch your missions. Because I think it's too hard to try to just keep resources stocked. It's one thing to have a few extra temporary resources, but you really need those permanent resources sticking round to actually be able to keep going.
Yeah, and it is different from what I thought because when I guessed it and when he was telling me about it, he was saying an engine building / like worker placement. So I was thinking, what's that game called? Steampunk Rally, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Where you were like physically building an
engine.
engine. So when he was saying building an engine, I'm like, we're not building engines, but that's just what they call it.
Yes.
But it's not the same that I envisioned in my mind when I thought engine building. I thought building an engine. Not engine building, building engine.
Building engine.
All right.
Engine number 9.
All right, are we good? Yeah.
Yep. I think we are good, guys. All right, we're going to pause this here because I was starting to think about what I was going to do on the next round.
That's why I said okay, because he's...
I got to say, honestly, this is one of my top favorite Euro-style games that I've played. And we love Euro-style. Like Caverna, we love it. Agricola, loved it.
I haven't played those in so long that I couldn't compare that. But the one we played most recently was that like Frankenstein type of one.
And
that one was really fun too. But
yeah.
I do like this one.
I like this one better than the Frankenstein monster one. And that one, the theme was more up my alley. Like building a monster versus the space program, they're a close tie. But this game, I think it just plays really well. I love the interplay with the resources.
Whoa.
And how all that works, trying to build up the right stable of personnel to
And I
use.
guess if you were playing as the Americans, you would probably like this game. But since I'm playing as the Soviets, I don't like it. I'm just kidding. No, I do like it. It's a lot of fun.
Is your back okay?
It's my back, my hips, my knee, my shoulder where I fell.
Oh,
That's why I said if I'm rocking like this, it's because that helps.
All right. That's me for this one. You guys stay tuned. Part 3 will finish this up, and you guys can see it where I hit the moon. What, are you showing your belly?
Yeah. So they don't think I'm just being dramatic.
Your belly's poking out everywhere. Don't scare them with that basketball.
See?
Poke it.
It was moving when we were playing.
All right. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next one.